At number 1, we've got Remedy Entertainment's longest awaited and most anticipated remake of all time, Max Payne 1 and 2. I mean, we all know Alan Wake 2 is about a month away, and technically the game is over with development, so it's been a while since the company's attention has been shifted to Max Payne remakes. You also want to keep in mind that Max Paynes are being published by Rockstar and utilizing Unreal Engine this time.
I know you brought a fucking army down here, but there ain't much left of it. Tony's go. Joe! Smoke these guys!
On that one. I'm still hoping I won't remember this tomorrow.
The clock is ticking,
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater is getting a remake, and it does go by the name Delta. This is pretty much just a cinematic trailer, and I don't think we're anywhere near some gameplay. However, Konami said the remake will star the original voice characters, and even richer storyline, more advanced combat, better graphics of course, just technically a new game like Resident Evil 4 Remake.
What a thrill with darkness and silence.
Coming up behind that, as one of the big surprises of THQ Nordic Showcase, we have Alone in the Dark. This is a reimagining version of the first 3 games in the original series that were released like 30 years ago, now being built from the ground up. Instead of October, now releasing January next year with even more polished quality. So yeah, the game has been delayed once, but it's now coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles only. Here's a new trailer.
Huh? I already washed my hands today. Cassandra should be more careful with her medicine.
On the other hand, you see, CD Projekt Red, technically to celebrate the 7th anniversary of The Witcher 3, a few months ago after the remastered version aired the news that they are considering to have one of its Witcher games remade from the ground up in the following year, and that highly likely it's going to be Witcher 1. That's it. I mentioned before, this will be released after Witcher 4, so we're looking at its earliest, early 2025. I've mentioned this before, in case you missed it, the old Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell's remake that was first rumored 2 years ago is still in its early production, and we're still anticipating a release window. A couple months ago, we got some concept art, nothing serious, just to keep up with the words. A Splinter Cell is in full development stage. The team is currently working on a much more advanced AI, rebuilt graphics with Unreal Engine 5, and a lot more.
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
Number 6, we have Blooper Team's slash Konami's biggest project of a game to this day, bringing another Silent Hill 2 in the form of a remake. All since not just last year, but when it was revealed, but over 3 years of development since the idea was actually conceived. Anyway, this remake we know is not only being remade from the ground up, just like Resident Evil 4 Remake, it'll be an entirely redesigned game with added story and more.
But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
Revolution Software just came out with the word that they have a Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged on the way for the fans of the series, offering a remastered version of the 1996 point-and-click adventure game Broken Sword with redrawn backgrounds, 4K resolution, redone animation, and a lot more. This game is coming out on all consoles early next year.
The leading article referred to the visit of a Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state. It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Oh, my head. Never again. How much vodka did I drink? No, don't drink.
Tomb Raider 1 and 2, also 3, are all getting remastered versions coming out February next year. We just got a trailer for it. All games will feature overhauled graphics, basically being ported to all platforms to run at its best. A problem most fans still have, these games are, in case you're unfamiliar with, some of the most challenging and most nostalgic puzzle action-adventure classics of all time.
Off your ass! And you ain't paid your nugs yet?
Coming up behind that, it's been some time since we've been waiting here, but THQ Nordic just released a new trailer for Gothic Remake and some new locations that are added in the game. In addition to some modern designs, Gothic, for those of you new here, is an action RPG set in a medieval world of humans and orcs that came out originally more than 20 years back. The game is now on its way to PCs and the next generation of consoles only early next year.
Hey, you! Get out of here! Calm down. I'm going. Good choice. You have a good day, too. Don't make fucking excuses. You think this is a joke or what? Any reason you're still breathing? Stop! What's it, you idiot?
What a fool.
One at a time, boys. There's the line. You had your share, mate. Get lost. Get lost. Nobody Oi, you twats! What was that?
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features.
As one of the biggest surprises out of the Nintendo Direct, Nintendo is apparently remaking the beloved Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, which is a faithful reimagining of the original game made obviously from the ground up to look like a new entry, combined with turn-based combats of the original game and looking better. The game is going to be coming out November 17 this year for the Nintendo Switch only.
Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and friends.
It's a lie. That is what the Sith believe.
Probably know this already, just a quick reminder. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, one of BioWare's biggest and most nostalgic RPGs of all time, is getting a fully fledged remake, which was announced around the same time almost 2 years ago, KOTOR Remake. The game is now coming out at PlayStation 5 and PCs only early next year. Dragami Games just went on and delayed the Lollipop Chainsaw remake from its previously planned 2023 release window to summer 2024. Now you probably know this too, but Lollipop Chainsaw was a mainly hack-and-slasher post-apocalyptic zombie survival released more than a decade ago, offering a rather different approach to this whole genre. The game is now coming back with better graphics, of course, to PCs and next generation of consoles only. It's been a long time coming, but since last year, Disney announced that just one 1995 game based on its animated TV series would be getting a remastered version. And that was it. Come to mention it, about a week ago we got confirmation that Gargoyles is getting a remastered version coming out on all consoles October 19. This game is an action, almost puzzle platformer, now made with better controls, a save system, and more.
Stone by day, warriors by night. We are defenders of the night. We are gargoyles.
Moving on, we have Front Mission 2 Remake, or basically its Western debut, now set to come out October 5 with a 4-month delay, as opposed to previously announced June. A new trailer over here in case you missed it. This is one of Square Enix's best turn-based tactics, Final Fantasy inspired in playstyle, story-wise, revolving around a near-future political conflict between humans and mechs. Check it out.
Its situation drastically worsened, and the OCU became less popular among Alerdesh's citizens. In 2098, the first unsuccessful uprising flared up, but was quashed. 12 years after the events of Front Mission First, on June 12, 2102, the second coup d'etat began. On this exact day, 3 main military bases and the parliament in the country's capital city were attacked and taken over. The OCU responded to the attacks by sending their army to free Alardesh from rebel hands. Follow the OCU military squads, Muddy Otters, Dull Stags, and OCU Ground Defense Force Intelligence Agency and monitor the situation in this country torn apart by a ruthless civil war.
Is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No! Stop! No! Father!
And last but not least, still, if you're wondering, Ubisoft has a Prince of Persia game in the works, a 2D 3D game that we got a trailer for it in the year, and also the Sands of Time remake, for which Ubi confirmed the remake is going to be released early to mid 2024, still on its way to PCs and now both generation of consoles as well. Check it out.
I brought this on us.
You are brave and good.
Don't let go!
Quack or look him.